Now, Dylan, you've called this one of your favorite movies franchises, franchises. So what was your biggest pinch me moment on set as Wes, who was named after the late Wes Craven?
This is all a big pinch me. Like, I'm sitting here talking about being in Scream right now, whereas if I wasn't, I would just be sitting excited buying my tickets to see it next week. So I'm over the moon.
Congratulations on this movie. I am so excited for this new generation breathing new life into the franchise. This movie connects a new cast with our legacy cast of Nev and Courtney and David. So what did both of you learn from them on set? And what was the biggest pinch me moment? Mikey, let's start with you.
I mean, so many pinch me moments. It's really surreal to have worked opposite them. I mean, maybe it's just the first time that we met them. Like, we ran into Nev in the elevator, and it's so crazy. We're like, holy you're Sydney Prescott.
Marley, it's great to see more of Judy Hicks, as always. So she's now been promoted to sheriff.
No.
Bossy, yeah. So what did you enjoy most about helping to bridge the new cast of Scream with the franchise originals in this story?
I didn't have to do anything. These guys are amazing, and they were also such students of the franchise. Like, they came prepared. They knew every fact about every movie in the franchise. It was really impressive. There was such a reverence for what had come before and for the late Wes Craven that we were already locked and loaded. These guys were amazing.
Melissa, we know Sydney's story. Everybody knows it. But now it's time to meet Sam. So what can you share about this new heroine and her connection to Woodsboro?
I feel like I can only say so little. I'm like so nervous. I start sweating every time they ask me. But I can tell you that she's a very complicated, very troubled young woman that has left Woodsboro and is coming back, and gets, wrapped up in the ghost face killings that are happening, and she seeks help. She seeks the help of the OGs, and that's it. I think I said too much already.
No, I don't
yeah.
think so.
Okay, great.
Now, Jack, you've described Sam's boyfriend Richie as an all-around good guy. Now, who represents the audience as well. But we know not to trust boyfriends in this series, okay? So
Sure.
What makes him different?
Well, I don't know. I think that what makes him different is that he doesn't really know a ton about horror movies or Woodsboro or Ghostface when you first meet him. He's kind of a, like I said, audience surrogate character, and he learns about the murders in the town. He learns a lot through Sam, and he gets kind of a crash course, and it's a hell of a thing to witness. He goes through a lot. He goes through a lot in this movie, from just being like a guy who has a great girlfriend to all of a sudden being, involved in this like insane scenario. It was a really interesting thing to play. I do really love playing audience surrogate characters, so I can, have my actual reaction and the audience is with me. I always love doing that. So Richie was no exception.
And Scream, for so many people, was the film that kind of introduced them to the genre, scary movies. It was our first scary movie. So just to be a part of that, I'm sure, was just incredible. Now, Mason, you've talked about how David Arquette gave you all a Bob Ross paint lesson on set. That is so rad.
That's right. I mean, if we were to sit here and list the incredible things about David Arquette, I promise we'd be here for days.
2026.
But, amongst other things, he not only taught us Bob Ross painting method, but he also bought us kits in which we could practice upon. And then also he bought us a tricycle on which we would ride to and from the grocery store. Had a little wagon on the back in case you bought a load. Yeah, no.
So random.
David is an incredible person and incredible artist.
What's cool is that for all the Scream fans forever, there's a lot in there for them, but also if you've never seen Scream, you would love this movie and you'd be perfectly fine not understanding little nods. Don't you agree?
Yeah, no, that's what's nice about it. Is it welcomes all, new and old.